So good evening. So I have a special one that I've been looking forward to do, and that is this Dydo kit, a Toyota Celica 1600 GT that I ordered from Hong Kong a month ago, and several people have done videos on these kits and small scale modeling, formerly T. Takata 73. He's done these. I was intrigued. I've done just one of the kits, the Kyosho Ferrari, and that's so I figured if I could do the Kyosho, I could do this. So I won't make you sit and watch me put this together. I'm going to pause this, put it together, and come back. Well, that wasn't too bad. Just about 5 minutes to put it together. And, so much like the Kyosho, I mean, so here it is, limited edition, 2000 and 2004 Dido, 1/64th scale Toyota Celica 1600 GT. So there you go, the year of release, 2003, 2004. These are nice little models. This is my first Dido, but I have several Kyoshos. And this was a fair price. Delivered from Hong Kong for less than $20. This was a surprise that this Celica was not incredibly expensive. There is a Konami, not a kit, but an assembled version of this that I am keeping an eye on, waiting for the price to go down. I mean, is it perfect? No, but I mean, it's a 17-year-old kit that's been, on this card for all that time, and shipped across the planet. But it is, to my eye, the paint looks okay. I mean, a little bit of orange peel there, but the details are fairly nice. Look at the black vents painted on the hood, the side marker, the door handle, a little bit of chrome around the windows, including this little vent here. There you can see the script Celica and that little traditional Celica bird emblem on any Celica of that era. These wheel covers look authentic to me, as I recall. I mean, this is a car that I saw quite a bit as a young man, as a teenager and young man. So what is it? DYT kit. It's got lensed taillights that look pretty decent. Again, this is not an expensive model. I wonder if we can see what the cost was originally. Should have looked a little more carefully before I opened up the kit. But if I recall from other people's videos, I think these were in the range about 500 yen or $5. Let's see, we get some information here. 1/64 scale mini car kit, Toyota Celica 1600. Have no idea who that is or what this says here. Spec, Toyota Celica. Let's see. I'm assuming that is 5-speed transmission, front engine, rear drive, two-door G, 2TG. Maybe that's the engine. 1580 cc, 115 horsepower, 145 pound-feet of torque roughly at 5,200 RPM. Top speed of 190 kilometers an hour, which would probably be somewhere around 100 miles an hour, or 95 or so. Never, as most Americans are not too good at the metric system. Some nice photos of some JDM. You can see the fender mirrors there. Now this does not have fender mirrors or door mirrors, but this is a right-hand drive JDM because that's where this kit would have been sold. Version of the Toyota Celica 1600 GT, and these are often called the Japanese Mustang because of the long hood, short deck, or short trunk, I should say. And I get that. I'll tell you, this era of Celica is my number two. My favorite Celica is actually the next one after this, the 1977 Liftback GT. A friend of mine had one of those, and mechanically very similar car, but obviously a hatchback and you know very different rear end of the car, and that to me looked like a Japanese Mustang GT, not Mustang GT, but so that gives me an excuse to open up the one Celica that I'm keeping for myself, sending the other one off to my friend that is doing a special custom build that he needs several of these. So now Kyosho's usually very good for 164, and Dido here says it's 164. I'm going to assume that it's close to 164. If anybody knows for sure that that it's way off, let me know. I'm going to assume that the Hot Wheels is a little bigger for scale, but let's take a quick look. I mean, yes, the wheels and everything. So yeah, I'd assume the Hot Wheels is a little bigger. If this is if the yellow one is 164, maybe the Hot Wheels is, I don't know. Well, it is so close. Maybe it is not that far off. I mean, the fender flares make it look bigger, and the rear spoiler. And Hot Wheels is never perfect with scale, but I say that's pretty good. So these are two pretty good models of a fairly cool early 70s Japanese sport coupe, we'll call it. So it's not a tremendously long video. I have another Celica on its way from a friend, and at that point but what I did want to point out, so the other day when Diecast Clown sent me Toyota, we're on a Toyota theme here sort of, this beautiful custom Toyota 2000 GT, and then I showed the factory casting from Hot Wheels for the same car. I could not lay my hands on the Custom 18 Mustang with the Formula Drift to compare, and you can see how Diecast Clown did a really nice job taking those graphics off and painting the headlights and taillights. So I do have that, and that's very cool to have the original casting and a custom side by side. And additionally, I forgot that with the 2000 GT, I also have the red version. So I will probably attempt to take off those tampos myself and maybe give that a little bit of paint pen detailing. Not quite as nice as Diecast Clown. I mean, you really can't beat this pink pearl silver custom paint that he's done here. I don't know how well this shows up on video, but I'll tell you, this paint job is something special. Every time the light hits it, you can just see a glint of color change there. So that is very cool. So as I said, this is going to end up being a fairly quick video, but I will tease some upcoming content there in the background. Let's see. it's going to be a good week. Okay? So, like, share, subscribe, comment down below. So, for those that are considering, number one, I'd go over to Small Scale Modeling, check out his YouTube channel. He's done a few of these Kyosho and Dido kits. He just did a very nice 1959 Ferrari 250 GT California Roadster, the one from Ferris Bueller's. And that is a kit I would love to get. I will scope that out and see if the price comes down, or I will avoid it like the plague. I have a normally a price limit on these things, but eventually, if it doesn't completely disappear, maybe I will get that one. I've always said I'm not a supercar guy. I'm not a Ferrari fan in particular, but that one is special, as is, I mean, again, I guess it's, with a lot of us, it may be a movie tie-in. That Ferrari from Ferris Bueller's, and this one from the Gumball Rally, or to younger people, Miami Vice. That sort of, that sort of tie-in. With these Celicas, it's not as easy as that. It's just a matter of, these were very popular. I had friends who had them. They were just, fun little rear-wheel drive cars. And of course, years in the 90s, you'd see them at the racetrack with, twin turbochargers, or, the big thing in the 90s was rotary swaps. They would take a rotary engine and put it in a Celica or any rear-wheel drive Japanese compact car, turbocharge it, work that little engine for all it's worth, and then drag them down to the import races at the drag strip in Englishtown, New Jersey. And I'd be there with my Mustang, so I'd see them on the same track, and they were quite impressive, and also very popular in street racing in New York. So, as I said, like, share, subscribe, comment down below. I'm interested if you would be interested in these kits. If you are, and you have my email address, I'll give you the eBay seller that I got this from. There's, I think there's 3 that I know of that carry these kits. Or you can just search on your preferred buying site, Dido kit. Dido 164, I should say. And there are all sorts of, you can see here, our friend there has done this Subaru, let's see, I think he did the Bluebird. Here, this Corona 1600 GT, I believe he's done. I'm not sure what else, but maybe he'll comment down below. Out of this group, I think, what would I go for? Maybe the Bluebird, and the Fair Lady, I'm sure, is going to be just too expensive to buy. Maybe the Bluebird or the Skyline or the Fair Lady. I like the Celica. The Corona was, too much of an old guy's car when I was a kid. I hate to say that, but it really was very square. Yeah, not my thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's not as if I hate all Japanese cars. I don't. I like them, obviously. One of my all-time favorites is this beautiful Kyosho. This Celica, a gift from my friend 2A HD Cat. Tiz ordered this for me, and this is stunning. I wouldn't say, now this is a Kyosho. I wouldn't say that this Dido is anywhere near as nice as that Kyosho, but it's got lensed headlights, lensed taillights, and nice details. Plastic chassis screwed together, and rubber tires and authentic wheel covers. This is a nice piece, but not this nice. So now I'm rambling. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think, and drool over those hidden gems in the back.